Hi everyone, welcome to another Fascial Universe class with me. I am Aisha Anam and today we will be doing Fascial Maneuvers together. So it is going to be an amazing class today as we are going to focus on the all the three zones of the body. We have three zones in our body, that is the zone 1 is the head, zone 2 is the torso, and the zone 3 is the legs and your pelvis and your legs. So first we are going to start with the torso. So when we work on one zone of the body, we have an impact on the other zones of the body as well. So as we are going to work on the torso now, we will be having an impact on the zone 1 and the zone 3 as well. So let's begin with the maneuvers for the torso. So first we will be doing the psoas release. Psoas release, as the name says, we are not going to stretch the psoas. It is that we are working with the fascia while doing the fascial maneuvers, and we set an intention to work with the fascia, and it is going to work in that way. Like for the psoas, we are working with the fascia that weaves in and around the psoas muscle. It's those deep fascial layers that are surrounding our organs and inside in the deep layers of the body. So we are not only working on the outer layer of the fascia, we are also working with the inner layers of the fascia when we do the psoas release. One thing that you will notice when we do this is that we are going to experience that there is a rush of blood that will go to your head. Each time I do the psoas release, there is a rush of blood going into my head. And as a beginner, if you are doing psoas release for the first time, you will feel a burning or a tearing sensation in the psoas. That is completely normal. So what are the benefits of psoas release? Psoas release is very effective if you have gas, bloating, distension, if you have autoimmune condition, if you have irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, any digestive issues. It's going to help you relieve all of that over time, and gradually those issues are going to fade away over time. You will be able to digest better, you will be able to think better, because when our gut is healthy, our brain is also healthy, and we have more focus and more mental clarity. So let's get into the psoas release. So we are going to stand with our feet shoulders width apart. We are going to engage our spinal pelvic lock in, that is pull your belly button to your spine, or you're going to hold your pee up. It is that sensation. Now you feel that your spine is straight. Okay, so now we are going to place our both fingers on our belly button. Find your belly button, place your fingers on your belly button. First we are going to work on the right side. So we are going to go 2 inches to the right and 2 inches down. Or if this is not if this is difficult for you, it can be place your left hand on your belly button, right hand on your right hip, and you're going to find the midpoint between your right hip and your belly button. So the midpoint, you're going to push in with your fingertips. You're going to push it in, and then you're going to pull the skin up. So you're really going to pull the skin up as if you're tearing the skin from your body. So you'll feel a burning tearing sensation. So we are going to look into that. Also, you're going to feel a stretch on your inner thighs. So you'll feel the stretch on your hips. Okay, now front of your hips. Now pull it up. Now step forward with your left feet. Step forward with your left feet. Okay, I have to readjust for the camera. Okay, and we are going to lunge with our left feet. Keep pulling the skin with your hand. You're going to push your hips forward. You're going to lean back, shoulders back, chest out. You're going to look up and breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. In, out. In, out. Breathe in, out. Now you're going to bring your head to the center and you're going to push your hips forward, only head to the center. Now turn your head towards the right and your upper body to the left. Now you're going to keep breathing in through the mouth and out through the mouth 6 times. So breathe in through the mouth, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Breathe in, out, in, out. Now slowly come back to center and we are going to unwind and shake your hands. You might feel light-headed after this, and we are going to walk in a figure 8 to integrate the changes. We always walk in a figure 8 after doing any fascial maneuvers because we are going to allow our body to integrate the new patterns that we have, new changes that we have just done in our body. So now we are going to do the psoas release on the other side. So we are going to do it on the left side. Now stand with your feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Place your fingertips on your belly button. Move 2 inches to the left and 2 inches down or in between your left hip bone and your belly button. So we are going to push in with our fingertips and we are going to push in and pull the skin up. So feel that burning sensation, or it could be a tearing sensation. Now we are going to step forward with our right feet in front. Right feet. You're going to lunge with your right feet. Bend your right knee. Push your hips forward. You're going to lean back, look up, shoulders back, chest out. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in, out, in, out, in, out. Breathe in, out, in, out. Now bring your head to the center, push your hips forward more, and you can readjust the grip if you need to. Pull the skin up. You're going to turn your head to the left and your upper body to the right, and you're going to breathe in through the mouth 6 times. Breathe in, out, in, out. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. One last time. Breathe in, out. Now slowly come back to center, unwind, shake your hands. If you're feeling lightheaded, it's normal. It's just the pressure changes in your body and the flow of blood improves and increases in your body as you release the fascia around the psoas and walk around, integrate the changes, or you can just move from side to side. Okay, safe sway your bodies, sway your arms. So now let's discuss what happens, why we do the psoas release and why it is so important for you to do it every single day and multiple times a day in the beginning. Because we have a flap that opens and closes in between the small intestine and the large intestine. So if the flap remains closed all the time or if it remains open, it's going to cause you either lots of digestive discomfort like there is so much of bloating, gas or distension, and there is also indigestion. Then there will be bacteria. If the flap remains open, then so much of bacteria will move from the small intestine and will go into the large intestine. Over time it will lead to loose stools and so many issues, because the flap is naturally designed to open and close regularly. And if it is dysregulated, that is either by staying closed or either by staying open, we have those issues with our digestion and we are bloated all the time. So by releasing the muscles and by releasing the fascia around the psoas and by releasing the psoas, you are going to bring the sphincter, that is the flap, bridge between your large and the small intestine, back to normal. And it is not going to happen overnight, because we have so much of chemicals from our food, and which will not which has led to so much of issues over time. So gradually, as we do it every single day, it is going to help you ease the digestion process and help you feel better in your body. So let's move on to the another maneuver for the torso, which is the belly button talk. Now, belly button talk is a very powerful fascial maneuver which you can do if you are short on time, and it has so much with your emotional center, because our belly button connects you with your mother and your father. So you have so much of emotions coming up. If you have it will also help to reset the digestion process, because our digestion, we are continuously the digestion is continuously working, and we are going to give a rest to the digestion by rotating and torquing the fascia anti-clockwise. So it will also help to improve your gait. So when you walk after doing the fascial maneuver, the belly button talk, you will feel that you are much straighter, you will feel that your hips are feeling looser, and it also improves the blood flow to your hips as well, and releases you of those digestive discomfort and a lot of tightness in your hips and your abdomen. So now let's do the belly button talk. Stand with your feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in, or we are going to pull our sex organs up, and it's like squeezing your butt cheeks. So now place your right hand on top of your belly button. Just place it over there on top of your belly button. Okay, relax your shoulders. Now you're going to place your right palm like this, palm facing up, because we are going to do a thumbs up. So we are going to place our fingertips, not our nails, on the belly button, palm facing up. You're going to push in gently, and when you feel a resistance of the body, then you're going to hold it there, and you're going to twist the skin to make a thumbs up like this. Okay, now hold it there, and with the left hand you're going to go at the opposite side at the back of your belly button, and you're going to twist the fascia in a way you're going to turn the skin to make a thumbs down. Okay, so turn the skin at the back and make a thumbs down, and you are going to hold it, and you're going to breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth 6 times, and we are going to move in whichever direction possible by holding this. Okay, so we are going to breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, breathe in through the mouth, and slowly move out through the mouth. Now move with me and breathe with me. Breathe in, out, breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, breathe in, out. Now come back to center and keep your hands there. So since this is an emotional center, we are going to say some affirmations with it. So now you can say that I forgive you, mom, I forgive you, dad, and I forgive myself. Now breathe in through the mouth, out, breathe in, out, breathe in right into the belly button, breathe in, out. Now release your hands, shake your hands, and we are going to walk. So what do you feel after doing the belly button talk? Are you able to walk more straight? Because I feel that my hips have loosened up. I can feel my gait more easier, and I can feel my shoulders have also dropped. On top of that, I can feel there is so much of mental clarity, and I can see the room more brighter. So this also helps you to calm those stress bites, and because we are not pushing away the emotions, we are addressing the emotions, and we are going to um, process that how it has come up and what is the reason for it, and we are going to address the emotions by saying out affirmations, and this will immediately calm down your stress. And also, if you can place your hand on your belly, you might feel that there is a relaxation sensation in your belly, that also bloating might have reduced. You might have felt that it feels a lot more calmer in the head and in your body as well. So now let's move on to the another maneuver for the torso, which is the solar plexus torque. So solar plexus torque is a very powerful fascial maneuver which we do by torquing the fascia on the xiphoid process, because it will help to balance the center bones of your body, that is your nose and your tailbone. And also when we are working with the xiphoid process and we are doing the solar plexus torque, this will help you to release and relieve you of your digestive discomfort, and it will help you to maintain a good posture, that your gait feels a lot more smoother, and you feel that your body is all straight and erect. If you have a slouching posture, then this is a very effective maneuver to do every single day to feel that effect from the solar plexus torque. Now stand with your feet shoulders width apart, engage your spinal pelvic lock in, pull your belly button to your spine, and you're going to place your right hand and your right fingertips of your right hand, palm facing up, in the middle of your, these are your rib cage, the center of your sternum here. So when you push in, you might feel that there is tenderness, or it might be loose for you, or it's like usually there is a lot of tenderness if you have a lot of digestive issues, if you have lots of emotional stress bites and everything. So we're going to place our fingertips like this with the palm facing up. We're going to push in gently with your fingertips of the right hand, and you're going to twist and turn the fascia to make the thumbs up like this. Now we are going to go at the back of the xiphoid process, and you're going to turn to make a thumbs down. So turn the skin to make a thumbs down. So I'll show you how it sees. So this is how you're going to make a thumbs down by torquing the fascia over here. Okay. So again, I'm going to engage my spinal pelvic lock in, straighten my spine, and I'm going to turn the fascia to make a thumbs down. Now we're going to breathe in through the mouth. Breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth 6 times. Breathe in through the mouth. Out. Breathe in through the mouth and move. Breathe in. Out. In through the mouth. You can even bend your body, squat out through the mouth. Breathe in through the mouth. Out through the mouth. Move in whichever direction is possible for you. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. One last time. Breathe in. Out. Now let it go and shake your hands, and we are going to walk in a figure eight to integrate the changes. Oh, I feel lightheaded. I can also feel that my body is feeling more straight and my shoulders have dropped down. because when we hold a lot of tension in our body, we will feel a lot of curling of your shoulder, our posture changes, and everything happens because of the stress, because our body detects it like a threat, so it tries to protect our body, and our body tends to lose its natural posture and mechanism. So this was the solar plexus talk. So after doing it, you will also feel a lot of clarity in your head. You will feel that the room is brighter. This will help to calm down those emotions that are suddenly coming up in your body. If you are short on time, this is also another maneuver which you can do quickly, and if you are on the go, this can be done easily and in a short period of time. You also do not require a lot of space for this, so try it and you'll see the changes for yourself. Now, one final maneuver which we are going to do for the torso is the bladder torque. Now, bladder torque is another fascial maneuver which is so powerful in not only releasing your fascia around the bladder, because bladder is associated with fear. So when you have so much of fear in your daily life, or if you have that emotion of fear constantly in your body, then it will get stored in your bladder and it will constrict the bladder, and it will lead to a lot of bladder issues like bladder incontinence. You'll feel frequent urination, or you'll feel a lower back pain. Now this is one of the maneuvers which will help you to release the lower back as well. So anyone with the bladder issue, fear, if you have all those emotions of guilt, shame, fear, if you have lower back issues, it's going to solve all of that. Also, we can do this when we are having our menstrual cycle or before the menstrual cycle. So we do the fascial maneuvers not when we have any certain issues in the body, we do it beforehand, so as to not get into those difficult situations. So for example, if you are going to have your menstrual cycle, you can do the bladder torque every day. You can do it twice in a day or once per day as you feel the need for it, and it's going to help release so much of tension in your pelvis and your abdomen, in your lower abdomen, that you will feel that there is okay. So one more thing is that when we sit in chairs our entire day, like when we are walking, we are sitting in chairs, or if we are standing continuously in one position and we are not moving, then we have so much of restrictions from behind the knee to your lower back, and it is going to restrict the blood flow to your front and your back, that is your lower back and your abdomen and your bladder region. So by doing the bladder talk, you're going to increase the blood flow to your pelvis and your bladder and this area in from front to back. So let's do the bladder torque. For that, we are going to stand with our feet shoulders width apart, engage the spinal pelvic lock in. Now we are going to push our hips a little backward, bend forward, and find your bladder with your right hand just above the pubic bone. It feels like mushy, or it feels like a sponge. You can feel there if there is a lot of tenderness over there because of the restriction. So we are going to just push in, and we are going to twist the fascia to make a thumbs up with our fingertips of our hand. So we are going to make a thumbs up and we are going to push our hips forward, and with the left hand you are going to go at the back on your tailbone by making a thumbs down. Twist the skin to make a thumbs down. Here we are going to make a thumbs up. Push your hips forward, look up. You're going to lean a little back and you're going to breathe. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. You can move from side to side. Breathe in, out, in, out. Now we can even bend forward. Breathe in, out, in, out. Breathe in, out. Now we can even say some affirmations over here while you are in this position. We can say that I no longer want to hold fear in my body. I'm letting it go now. So we are going to breathe in through the mouth, out, breathe in, out, breathe in, out. Shake your hands and walk around. Move in a figure eight or move your body from side to side depending on how much space you have, because when we move we are going to integrate the changes that just took place in our body. Okay, so how are you feeling? Are you feeling a lot more relaxed in your lower back? Because when you do this every day, it's going to relax the lower back tension, and it's going to also let go of that fear stored in your bladder. And our fascia is a very intelligent organ. It is communicating with us and coordinating with our entire body. So it is going to store, and it's going to it's communicating with you. So it is storing all those emotions, your stress, your trauma, your every movement in the body, and it responds accordingly when you work with the fascia. So now we are done with the torso. Okay, so now let's move on to the another part of the body for the fascial maneuvers, which is the legs. So we are going to do the hip release first. So let's discuss something about the hip release. Hip release is very effective, and it is a very powerful fascial maneuvers to release your entire hips. If you have hip pain, if you have lower back pain, if you have any pain, or if you have restriction in the front of the hip and the back, also because nowadays we sit a lot in chairs, or we are standing or maintaining a 90-degree angle all day, wearing shoes, there is so much of restriction that builds up from behind the knees, goes up into your glutes and to your lower back, and over time this will lead to your a posture issue, that is your curling up of the body, or your pelvis is tilting forward or backward, or it is sliding under. You have lots of hip issues. So by doing the hip release, we are also improving our gait, that is you're able to walk more easily. So we do the hip release on both sides of the body, that is the left and the right side. Now let's get into the hip release. Also, I want to share one thing before getting into the hip release, is that if you have tight hips, you have tight shoulders. If you have tight shoulders, you're going to have problem with your hips. So having hip problems with the hip and the shoulder will lead to problem in the jaw and the ankles over time. So everything in our body is connected with the fascia, and fascia is what holds everything up in the body. And having problem in one area of the body will have the ripple effect in the other areas of the body. Similarly, when we are doing the hip release, we are releasing the other areas of the body as well, with that ripple effect as well. So now let's get into the hip release. For that we need to lay down. You can lay down on a mat. I have a mat over here. You can even use a thicker one if that suits you. So for that we are going to lie down. Lie down on your back with your knees bent. Okay, so now we are on our back, and what we are going to do is we will be crossing our right knee over the left knee. We are not crossing the ankles, we are crossing the knee. So first we are going to cross the right knee over the left knee. Okay, now in this position you are going to bring the knees to your chest. Bring the knees to your chest how much ever it is possible for you. It might not be so much of a close to you, so you can even do this much or do it as possible for you. So now you're going to, with both the hands, you're going to grab your ankles. So just grab the ankles, and we are going to pull the ankles towards our body. So pull it towards you, which will pull the knees to your chest and towards your body like this. And we are going to bring our head up slowly. So raise your head up to your knees. Now we are going to turn our head from left to right. Feel the tension which side feels more tensed. I can feel the tension in my left side. So I'm going to breathe in through the mouth, breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Keep pulling the legs, breathe in, out, breathe in, out, in, out, breathe in, out, in, out. Now you can regrip again. Turn your head in the opposite direction, and we are going to move as we breathe in. So breathe in and move or sway side to side. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Now bring your head to center. We're going to say an affirmation over here. Body, I feel safe. Body, I let go. And you're going to relax. Unwind. You can even straighten your legs if you like. Now in this position, you're going to feel lightheaded. It is not necessary to get up instantaneously. Okay. When you're ready to get up, we are going to get up and turn to the side, and we are going to get up and we are going to walk. Because when we have done the fascial maneuver on one side of the body, we are going to notice the changes that has happened by doing it on one side. So let's move around, or in just a straight line. Walk in a straight line and see how your hip feels. I can already feel that there is my right leg wants to run ahead, and this is also making me feel lightheaded. That is, you will feel high on your own supply. Now it's like the right hip feels looser, and there is tension on my left hip as well, left hip. So we are going to do it on the other side. One more thing you will notice is that there is so much of blood circulation increasing in front of the pelvis area. So let's get on our backs, lay down, knees bent. You're going to cross your right feet on top of your right knee, so you're going to cross your left knee on top of your right knee. You're going to bring your knees to your chest. Bring your knees to your chest like this. Okay, and you're going to grab your ankles with both the hands. So grab your ankles, pull them towards you, pull the knees closer to your chest, bring your head up, turn your head from side to side. Feel which side feels more tensed. For me, again, my body wants to go on the left, so I'm going to breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in, out, breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, breathe in, out. Now turn your head in the opposite direction, and we are going to breathe in and move. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in, out, breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, breathe in, out. One more, breathe in, out. Now say an affirmation over here. Body, I let go. Body, I feel safe. Oof. And you let go your legs and your hands. So, are you feeling lightheaded? Because I am feeling a rush of blood going to my head from my pelvis. Also the rush of blood going into my legs. Now let's get up and you can get up when you're ready. Slowly get up, and we are going to walk around to integrate the changes. Are you feeling that rush of blood in your pelvis, and can you feel that release in your lower back? Because I can feel so much of air in my lower back. It's like the lower back has been opened completely, and it feels amazing. So now let's do another maneuver for the legs, which is the knee torque. So knee torque is very powerful if you sit in chairs all day, if you have a sitting work, and if you stand for long periods of time. Over time there is so much of restriction in the spine, in your shoulders, in your hips, so this helps to release your spine as well. And if you have neck tension as well, doing the knee torque will help to release the tension in your neck and your entire spine. So this is going to decompress the spine as well. So now let's do the knee torque. For that we'll be needing a chair. So if you have a chair, we are going to sit on a chair for the knee torque. Okay, because we want to sit straight. Okay, now what we are going to do is we will be engaging our spinal pelvic lock in. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in, and you are going to place your entire palm on your knees like this. Place it on your knees with your fingers facing downward. Now what we are going to do is we are going to lean our body forward, and you are going to twist the skin on your kneecaps to make a thumbs up like this. So if you have difficulty in maintaining the grip, you can use a towel or a glove, and you're going to make a thumbs up, and you're going to bring your body back again, straighten your shoulders, head up, and engage your spinal pelvic lock in. So now we are going to breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth. We will be doing it for 1 to 3 minutes. So we are going to breathe in and out through the mouth. Keep breathing and keep twisting the fascia on the knee. So breathe in and breathe. Now as you do this, you'll feel a cold sensation or a numbing sensation going from your legs to your thighs, into your lower back. Relax your shoulders. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. For me, it's in my lower back right now. I can feel that cold sensation in my lower back. So if you want to let go of it, you can let go. Shake your hands, and again you're going to lean forward. You're going to twist the skin to make a thumbs up. Come back straight up. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Keep breathing in through the mouth. In and out. Breathe in, out. Let go of what no longer serves you. Breathe in, out. Normally you do this for up to 3 minutes to have the maximum effect from it, and I can feel it in my neck already, and I'm going to let it go and relax. So you'll feel the sensation crawling from your back of the knees to your glutes, going up into your lower back, up into your back, upper back, and through your spine, crawling up your spine into the neck and the head. So I can feel it in my head also right now. So let's just get up and let's just walk around. If you can walk around, if you have space, so just walk in a figure 8, or you can just walk how much ever space you have, or move your body from side to side, because our hands get tired when we are doing the torquing and the twisting. Okay, so how are you feeling behind your knees? When we do other maneuvers like we do totally twisted, after that if you have a lot of tension behind the knees, this is one of the maneuvers which you can do to release the tension behind the knees and into your lower back, and it will help to feel a lot looser in your knees behind the knees. So I can feel that my legs are feeling lot lighter and my hips are feeling looser. Also, if I turn my head from side to side and my shoulders, I can feel the release in there and a little shift in my neck as well, and which is going into my head. So this is a very powerful movement. Anyone with the knee problem, just try it and you will see the changes yourself. Now we are going to do another maneuver for the legs, which is the shin, calf and the hamstring release. So when done all of these three together, it has the maximum effect on the body. And you can even do it seated on a chair, or you can do it while seated on the floor. So for me, I want to do it seated on a chair. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, if you want to do seated on the ground, it's going to be easier for you to, if you cannot fold your legs like this, if you have knee problems, you can sit on the floor and just widen your feet. So I'm going to start with my right feet, with my right leg up. Okay, and I'm going to interlock my fingers like this, and I'm going to place it on the on my shin area. So let's do the maneuver first, and then we are going to discuss the benefits, and we'll feel it automatically as we do it. So place it on your shin area. It can be halfway below the shin area, okay, halfway down. So I like to place it just above my ankle, on the bone on the top of the foot, and I'm going to pull the skin up, and I'm going to push my leg down, my right leg down and away. So I'm going to move and breathe. So I'm going to flex my feet, point, and I'm going to flex and point and flex and point and breathe. I'm not going to count, we are just going to breathe together. So keep breathing in through the mouth and push your leg out. Move slow. Now you can move your feet in all directions and turn your ankles and move, breathe. Now relax the hands. So now we did the shin release. What shin release does is that we are releasing the top of the foot, and we are going to release this part of the foot which gets, if you are overweight or if you have any bone issue, our entire body weight goes on our ankles and our feet. So over time it can all, you will also have the issues with your arch. So this releases a lot of tension on the top of your foot and your joints. So it's going to release your joint when you do this. And as you do it, you will want to go in those areas where you have restrictions, and your body naturally moves and sways in that direction where there is a lot of restriction. And now we are going to do the calf release. So for the calf release, we are going to interlock our fingers like this, and we are going to place it at the back of the feet like this. So placing it on your just above the bone, and we are going to straighten our leg like this, and you're going to push your right leg forward. We are not going to we are not going to pull with our entire shoulders. We are just going to pull the skin up, and we are going to push our leg forward, which makes it easier and has less impact on my lower back. So we are going to breathe in and move. Breathe in, flex and point. Breathe in, push your leg out. You can even move from side to side. Okay, so now after you have done your shin and calf release, so when we did the calf release, we are releasing a lot of tension in our calves and also in our joint, in the heels and at the back of our foot. So we are going to we released so much of tension that was built up from sitting for long periods of time, from standing, or from you if you have micro compressions in the spine, in your lower back, in your hips. So this opens up the hips as well and improves the blood circulation to your lower body. Now after doing these two, we are going to get up and walk to see the difference and how your right side feels as compared to your left side. We will be doing the hamstring release as well, but first feel the difference. Let's walk around and feel the difference. I can feel that my right leg wants to jump ahead as compared to my left, and my right leg is more stable and my right hip feels so much stable. Although we have just done the hip release, but still every maneuver has its own language and has its own powerful release. Now we will be doing the hamstring release. So for the hamstring release, we are going to go just below the knee. We're going to go below the knee, that is on the opposite side of your knee down. You're going to interlock your fingers, place your hands below the knee, and you're going to straighten your shoulders, and you're going to pull the skin up to your pelvis. So pull it towards you and push your leg out, and you're going to lean back, and we are going to move and breathe. Breathe in through the mouth and move your feet. Breathe in, so you can also pull the skin up to your hamstrings, which is another way you can do it. So keep breathing in and move. Oof. Shake your hands. Now we are going to get up and walk, because we have done the entire right side of our body, right side of the leg. The right leg feels, right hip feels very different. It feels looser, it feels more stable, it feels more, there's a rush of blood into the pelvis, and I can feel that I can move my right side more better as compared to my left side. And there is a complete relaxation of your knee, behind the knees, your calves and your ankles, your ankle joint. Okay, now let's do it on the left side. So we are going to sit again, and we are going to bring our left feet up. Do it while seated down or on a chair, whatever feels comfortable to you for you. So we're going to interlock our fingers, place it on the shin. We are doing the shin release. So place it like this. You're going to pull the skin up, and then you're going to push your leg forward and down and away from your body. So we are going to breathe and move. Breathe your leg, breathe in through the mouth and move your feet. Breathe in. Sway your feet from side to side. Move your feet, move your leg. Circles. Okay. Now the shin release is done. We are going to do the calf release. So interlock your fingers like this. Place it behind your leg on the calves like this. Okay. Straighten your leg, and you're going to pull the skin up, and you're going to push your left leg forward. So not impacting your lower back. Okay. So we are going to breathe and move our leg. Breathe in. Feel the stretch in your Achilles tendon. Breathe in. And the stretch going up to your glutes. You can sway from side to side. Okay. And it feels amazing. Shake your hands. Your hands might feel tired after this. Take a little break. Shake your hands and your legs. Okay. Now let's interlock our fingers again to go behind the knee, at the back of the knee, and you're going to pull the skin up to your hamstrings, to your body, and you're going to push the leg out. Lean back how much ever you can, and you're going to breathe and move. Breathe in. I'm going to move a little forward so I can lean back. Straighten your arms. You can twist from side to side. I also like to move my head from side to side while moving my feet. Now relax. Woof. Shake your hands. And we are going to get up and walk. You might feel lightheaded after this. This is a very powerful maneuver for releasing your tension in your entire legs, pelvis, your feet, your ankles, and so much of restriction behind the knees, in your feet. If you have tired feet at night, and if you have tired knees from standing or sitting for long periods of time, if you have hip pain, you can do these, and these are amazing to release all of the tension. Now you can shake out your hands or sway from side to side. Integrate the changes. because walking so much with the hands will also cause a lot of tension in your shoulders. So we are going to release that as well. You can do the maneuvers for the hands afterwards, which will have much greater effect in releasing your hips and your lower legs as well. So now for the final movement for the legs, we are going to do the ankle torque. So ankle torque is a very powerful maneuver which you can do to release the tension in your entire feet and your legs. It is so powerful that when we are going to walk with the ankles, we are not only releasing the tension in your upper part of the foot, front of the foot, top of the foot, back of the foot, sides, in your heels, in your toes, and also your ankle joints. So when we are working with the ankles, and just now we have done the calf release, we have released the Achilles tendon over here, which is here at the back. So release this. Now when you do this, you're going to release it way further. So now let's do the ankle torque. So you're going to sit in a chair. It will be easier for you, or if you can sit down, you can do it while sitting down as well. I'm going to cross my right feet over my left like that, and I'm going to place my left hand and below my right feet like this, and my right hand is going to go on top of my other hand, just next to my hand, and we're going to turn the left hand out, we're going to turn the right hand in, and I'm going to push my right feet out as if my leg wants to escape. Okay, so with that is the torquing and twisting of the skin in the opposite direction and the pushing out of the leg. Now you're going to move slowly and breathe, move your feet and breathe. Now my arms are straight, my elbow is straight. Okay, if you lose the grip, re-grip again, push your leg out and breathe. Flex your feet, point your feet. Now for this you can go in the opposite direction as well. That is with your on your right feet itself, with your left hand down, you're going to twist the skin inward, and your right hand is going to twist the skin outward, and you're going to push your right leg out, and you're going to breathe. Okay, now you're going to relax and shake your hands. I know it's a lot to do with the hands, but you'll feel a lot more relaxed when you have completed the maneuvers. We have separate maneuvers for our hands and shoulders. So walk around. How does your right feet feel? And how does the ankles feel? I can feel that whatever tension was left from the previous maneuver, which was not released, has now released completely in my feet, in my ankles, in my joints. Now try to move your feet around, flex it, bend your elbow, bend your knees. You can even jump after this because it feels really amazing, and it's like my right side is completely new. It's a new leg. Now let's do the left side. So we're going to sit again, cross my left leg on top of my right leg. Right hand is going to go down, and my left hand is going to go on top of my ankles like this. Grab your ankles, and you're going to turn the right hand out. You're going to turn the left hand inward, whichever direction you want to go first. I like to go with my right hand out first. Twist it in the opposite direction, push your left leg out, and you're going to breathe and move your feet. Straighten your arms. I also want to move my head from side to side. My neck wants to move. We grip again if you lose the grip. Keep twisting. Woof. That feels amazing. Now again we are going to turn it in the opposite direction. Now my right hand is going to turn towards me and my left hand is turning outward. Pushing my left leg through and breathe. Move your feet. Straighten your elbows and your arms. Okay, we grip again and move. Okay, now relax. Shake your hands. So now let's walk. Walk to integrate the changes. Because we have so much of dysregulation, or we have those dysfunctional patterns in our body that we have adapted over time, over the years, because of our lifestyle or due to whatever reasons it is. Then after doing the maneuvers, we walk to lock these changes in, and it's like pushing that save button for our body, that now this is the new pattern for you and we are locking it in place. So also I'm going to move my body from side to side. So much of torquing and turning and twisting with the hands. Okay, so now we are done for the maneuvers for the legs. So now it's time to move on to the maneuvers for the head. After we did the fascial maneuvers for the torso and the legs, the pressure moves into the head and it will lead to discomfort over time. So we need to release the pressure in the head as well. Now we are going to begin with the peekaboo. So peekaboo is one of those fascial maneuvers which will help to release the tension in your face, neck and head as well, and in your ears. It will improve the blood circulation to the ears, and we do it only on one side. The reason for that is because we are mostly right hand dominant. We do a lot of stuff with our right hand, and it is also because how the fascia wraps around your face, neck and head. So we are only going to do it on one side, and you will see that stretching the fascia and stretching the skin will not cause wrinkles over time. In fact, it is going to improve the collagen production in your skin. It will bring up that collagen and minerals and give a glow and a natural blush to your face when you stretch the skin on the face and when you are doing the fascial maneuvers. So let's get into it. Now stand with your feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Push your belly button to your spine, and we are going to begin with our right hand. Right hand goes on to the left side like this from the back. We are going to grab as much skin from the traps and bring it to the right behind the neck like this, and you're going to place your elbows just beside your temple. So it's going to be like this, and my left hand is going to go on my face like this, just below my cheekbone, and pushing the skin up on the side. It's not going to go up or onto the left, it's going to go diagonally up. Okay, so I'm going to turn my head into my right elbow, my temples to my right elbow, lock it there, and we are going to place the left hand like this below the cheekbone, and I'm going to push the skin up, and now you're going to tuck your chin and engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Breathe in through the nose 3 times. In through the nose. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Now you're going to go into a squat. Push your butt back, squat, and you're going to look to the left, back, and breathe in through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In, out. Now slowly come on up, and you're going to unwind. Shake your hands, and we are going to walk. So as you walk, notice that when we bend our right elbow to our temple, that caused an improved blood circulation to my right ear. So when I did that and when I released, there was a rush of blood going into my right ear, and it feels really amazing. After you do this, there is a sudden mental clarity, there is an improved vision with this, and I can feel that with this also. Now move your jaw and neck around. Move your neck around. I can feel the tension in my neck has reduced a lot. And jaw, yes, that has also reduced to a great extent. But not only this, after this we are going to do getting cheeky. Now getting cheeky is one of those fascial maneuvers which will help to open up your jaw. Yes, we are going to reduce the tension in our jaw. If you have tight jaw, you have tight shoulders, you have tight hips, you have ankle problems, you have tight feet, you are clenching your jaw at night, you are grinding your teeth at night, you have so much of stress that stores in your jaw, and when you open up, you might feel a lot of emotions come up. It's completely okay. We are here to address the stress and not push it away. So when we work on it every single day, you will notice that it improves your a lot of tension in your head as well, and neck, head, and your entire body. So it is also going to decompress your spine. So let's open up the jaw. Now stand with your feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Now we are going to place your right hand fingers facing backward on your midi part of your jaw. So how is it? It's easier to identify that by when you just do like this, a fish mouth. And where this ends is where you have to place your fingertips. So I'm going to place my right fingertips, fingers facing backward on the right side of my jaw, and left hand fingers facing forward like this on the left side of my face, on the left side of my jaw. Now you're going to gently push in, and you're going to twist so that your elbows meet down. So we are going to push in and twist the skin so that your elbows meet at the bottom. Now this might look funny, but it's very effective. Now breathe in through the nose and move. Keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Bend your knees, squat. In through the nose. Left to right. Bend further. Look up. Now at the end you can even open your mouth 3 times. Now if you lose the grip in between, you can re-grip again. Right hand finger facing backward, left hand finger facing forward. Push in and twist, and then you can open your mouth and relax. Shake your hands. Okay, you might feel a lot of uh, sensation in your jaw, in your, I can feel it going into my skull, in my eyes, in the bones around my eyes. I can feel it in my eye socket. It feels completely amazing, and you have to walk around after this to integrate the changes. Walk in a figure eight or whatever feels good for you. But if you walk in a figure eight, you're going to integrate the changes that you have just made in your body. So, and you are going to sway from side to side like this. Move your neck and head around. So by releasing the jaw, I can feel that my room has become brighter for me. All the lights are bright, my head is clearer. I can move my jaw open and close. So if you have TMJ or grinding of the teeth at night, it also balances your facial symmetry over time. So this feels amazing. Now if you move your shoulders, you'll feel a relaxation in your shoulders as well. And I can even move my hips much better. Yes, feels amazing. There is a calming sensation in the head, in the neck, and behind the head as well. So just tune into your body and just feel it every day. Whenever you do this, feel the changes. It can be, there can be any other changes other than this, many changes in your body that will happen over time as you do this. Now let's get into antler twist. So antler twist is a very powerful, and it is my favorite to release the tension in your head. If you feel dizzy, if you feel that there is less blood circulation going in your head, if you feel there is a tightening of the skull, or if you feel so much of discomfort in your head, also if you feel that you want to improve your eyesight, there is so much of eye strain by staring at the phone all the time, it helps to reduce that as well, and over time it will improve your eyesight as well. Now, not only this, when we are working on the head and releasing that, it shifts the cranial bones and allows the cranial bones to readjust, and also causes a relaxation at the base of your skull, C1, C2, decompressing the spine. And the best part is that it is going to open up your ribs and your hips. So it is going to improve your breathing and create so much of space in your head. You will feel the room has become brighter for you. And if you are stressed, if you have so much of anxiety, if you have a lot of tension in your head when you are like this, so don't do this. Just do the antler twist and you are good to go. You'll feel that you have come back in your body, and it's amazing. So let's do the antler twist quickly. Stand with your feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Push your belly button to your spine. Now I'm going to place the palm of my right hand on my right side of my right temple with my fingers facing backward like this, and the palm of my left hand is going to come on my left temple, fingers facing forward like this. Okay, and we are going to squish the head, we are going to squeeze the head, and we are going to twist with our making our fingers come at the top of the head. Okay, so right hand on the temple, left hand palm on the left temple. Squeeze your head and literally squeeze it, and then twist the skin, making the fingers come up at the top like this. Now you're going to grab your head with it, and keep twisting the right hand forward and the left hand backward. Keep the grip to maintain the tension. Now we are going to breathe and move in all directions. So breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Move in all directions. Breathe in. I like to squat when I do this. Breathe in. Now you can even go into a deep squat. Go into a deep squat and breathe in through the nose. Look from right to left. Breathe in. Now slowly come up. Okay, now let it go. Ooh, that feels amazing. Now we are going to walk. Walk in a figure eight, or move your body from side to side. As you do this, notice the changes that have taken place in your body, in your head. Can you feel quieter? Can you feel calmer in your head? Your thoughts slow down, your body starts to come back into balance, and this is a very powerful maneuver for your hips also. So when you walk after this, you will feel that your hips feel looser and your shoulders and your rib cage feels opened up. So now let's breathe in through the nose. Feel the expansion in your rib cage. Okay, so when we moved down into a complete squat, into a deep squat, we have pushed the pressure in different zones of our body to allowing the pressure to balance from the head, torso down into the body, and it feels amazing when you go down. It has a completely different effect to it. So try it with a deep squat and also by moving your body from right to left as you do it. So this was the antler twist. Now let's do the another maneuver for the face, neck and head, which is the vagus nerve. Now vagus nerve is very powerful if you have any tension in your shoulders, neck, head and also your hips. So when you do the vagus nerve reset, it's going to reset your it's not exactly on the vagus nerve, but we are going to work around the vagus nerve and it's going to release a lot of tension in your neck and your face. If you are stressed out, if you have those panic and your stress bites coming up into your head, if you have brain fog, if you have any sort of discomfort that is also associated with your stomach and with your digestive issue, try the vagus nerve reset. It works amazingly for your digestion as well, because vagus nerve, it has a lot to do with your emotions, with your digestion, with your tension patterns in your body, your posture, and you are going to feel it in your body when you do it. So let's directly do the vagus nerve reset. Now let's stand with the feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Now we are going to do the right side first. So with our left hand, with the fingertips of your left hand, just go into the when you do like this, you can feel there is a fleshy part inside your collarbone, and you're just going to go on the trap area. Just above that there is the trap area. You're going to push in with your three fingertips. You're going to push in, you're going to twist it outward, and you're going to push it out to your shoulder. So we are going to lock it there. Now with my right hand, I'm going to place it on my right side of the cheek, and I'm going to turn my chin away to the left, looking up diagonally to create maximum stretch between my right shoulder and my chin. Okay, so we are going to squat and we are going to turn our head to the left more and our body to the right. So breathe in through the nose, in, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Turn more to the body to the right, head to the left. Breathe in, one more. Now slowly come on up. You can even move from side to side if it feels good for you. Sway side to side and relax. Okay, shake your hands. And after this, what do you feel? Let's walk around. I always walk in a figure eight, so I'm walking in a figure eight. You may walk in the opposite figure eight as well. So wow, this feels amazing because after doing this, my thoughts have calmed down. I can see the room more brighter and clearer. In my head, I can feel everything has it's like no overthinking, and just I can feel focused. And also you might feel relaxed or lightheaded. It's completely normal to feel this way because we are releasing and relieving the pressure in the head as well, in the shoulders, in the hips, and we are opening up our rib cage. There is so much to do with the vagus nerve, and it's going to calm your digestion down. I also noticed that if you have a lot of issues with your digestion that comes up after you eat your meals, and there is a sudden pressure building up into the head and the shoulders or tightening up your chest, you can do the vagus nerve, and it really helps to calm down your body. And your body can exactly focus on digestion then, because if your body is stressed out from inside and there is no focused digestion, then there will be a lot of digestive issues, bloating, gas, and all those issues. Now let's do it on the left side with our right hand. So just go on your just above your collarbone, on the trap area. You're going to pin the skin down with your 3 fingers, and you're going to twist the skin. You can even twist the skin out, pin it, twist it out, and you're going to push the skin out to your shoulder and lock it there. Now engage your spinal pelvic lock in. With your left hand, you are going to place it on your chin and turn your chin away to the right, looking diagonally up. Maximum stretch between your left shoulder and your chin. Now go into your squat, push your butt back squat, and I'm going to turn my head further to the right and body to the left. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe in, out, in, out. Breathe in, out. We can take a couple of breaths like here also. Breathe in, out. Move from side to side. Breathe in, out, in, out, and relax. You can even breathe in through the mouth at this point if you want to have that energizing effect. I like to breathe in through the nose when I'm in this situation, or when I'm in this posture. It depends. I breathe in through the mouth or in through the nose, depending on how I feel. So if you want to have a calming sensation, you can just breathe in through the nose, and it helps to calm your nervous system down. Now walk to integrate the changes. Walk in a figure eight, or move or sway your body from side to side. Okay, now as you are swaying, you will feel that your shoulder tension has reduced because it opens up your rib cage. It opens up your first rib that gets compressed because of our daily lifestyle, like posture issues, breathing issues. We do not breathe through our we are not expanding our diaphragm, contracting our diaphragm. We are not breathing in properly, and we are just not pushing oxygen or air into those areas of the rib cage that needs to open up and expand for our diaphragm to move up and down. So in this case, now even if you walk and see your feet, I can feel that my legs are lighter, my hips are looser, my shoulder is more mobile, and my neck is loosened up, and I can feel my brain calm down. So this was the vagus nerve reset. Now let's get on to the another one, which is the sinus release. Sinus release is my favorite. I do it every single day, and you will notice that as you do it gradually over time, it helps to even calm your nervous system down. So if you are panicking a lot, and if you have breathing issues, you cannot breathe properly, you have difficulty in breathing, stuffed nose, sinus, and clogged ears, and there is a tension in your jaw also, in your shoulders and neck, try the sinus release. And when you do the sinus release, it feels it's like your body is on an another level. It's like feeling at calmer and energized at the same time. So let's directly do it. Stand with your feet shoulders width apart, engage your spinal pelvic lock in. With the right hand, I'm going to pin on the left side first. So with my right three fingers, the fingertips, I'm going to place my fingertips on the ridge of my left nostril, and I'm going to pin the left nostril, block it so that I do not breathe through it. Okay, so we're going to lock it like this, and my thumb goes at the back, and I'm going to pin it. So now it's all locked in place. Now with my left hand is going to go on my cheekbone or below my cheekbone, just beside my fingers, and I'm going to push the skin back. So we are going to push the skin backwards, push the skin back and lock it in place. Now keep everything locked, and we are going to breathe in through the nose, which is nostril which is open, and out through the nostril only. Okay, breathe in through the nose, right nostril, out through the nose, move in all directions, whichever feels good for you. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose, in, out. You can even squat and sway side to side. Breathe in, and relax. Shake your hands and just take a deep breath in through the nose. Can you feel more air in your left lung and your left rib cage expand more? Because I can feel more air in my left side of the face, entire left side of the body. In fact, it's not just the rib cage or the lungs or the sinus, and you'll feel that your left nostril has opened up if it is blocked. Now we'll do it on the right side with our left fingers. So with the left hand, take your three fingers, pin your right nostril like this on the ridge, pin your right nostril, block it, and your thumb goes at the back like this. Now we are going to place our right hand on the cheekbone just beside my fingers, left fingers, and push the skin back. Okay, and we are going to breathe in through the left nostril only. So breathe in through the left nostril and out through the left nostril, and move. Breathe in, out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the nose. Move in all directions. Breathe in, out, in, out. Squat always. Breathe in, out. One last time. Breathe in, out. I like to squat while doing maneuvers for the face, jaw, because it helps to move the pressure in different zones of the body, and it feels completely amazing. Now take a deep breath in through the nose. So now my left and the right side has become balanced, and by doing this you'll have a natural blush and glow to your face. So also now my rib cage has opened up, my lungs have opened up. I can feel my hips and my shoulders are very much loosened up, and this gives a very calming effect on your head. It gives a relaxation sensation in your brain, and everything calms down. so you are at peace after doing this. Also, if you have snoring issues, if you have difficulty in breathing at night, before, you can do this before sleep, and when you get up in the morning, if you have a stuffy nose or even sore throat, you can do this, and this is amazing. The sinus release is amazing in the morning after you wake up and before going to bed, and you will see gradually that even your breathing improves when you sleep. This also helps with sleep apnea because I have tried it and it works amazing. Okay, now we are done with almost every maneuver for face, neck and head except for one, that is the double ear pull. Now, the double ear pull is not only effective for improving the blood circulation, and for if you have any issues with your hearing, if you have tinnitus, if you have clogged ears, if you have jaw tension, if you have neck tension, shoulder tension, hip tension, and your feet and your ankles. So imagine just doing this is going to improve so much in your body and improve that circulation going on into your, from your ears to your head. So this will also clear up your brain fog, your anxiety, and calm the stress down and quieten the brain so that it does not overthink too much, and see how your thoughts calm down after this. So there are many ways to do this, but we are just going to do the ear pull today, the double ear pull. So let's grab our entire ear with our palms and with our entire hands like this. Okay, to get a good grip, you can use a cloth, or you can use a towel, or you can even use gloves. Okay, so we are going to grab our ears like that, engage a spinal pelvic lock in, and we're going to pull the ears up. So literally you're going to pull the ears up. You'll feel it in your jaw as you pull the ears up, and you engage your spinal pelvic lock and look up. So let's do it. Grab your ears, maintain a good grip, engage your spinal pelvic lock in, look up, pull the ears up, feel the tension in your jaw. So we are going to breathe in through the mouth, out, in, out, in, out. Let's breathe in through the nose here. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in, out, in, out. Now tuck your chin, and only your chin, your shoulders are back, and pull your ears up and breathe in through the mouth. 2, 3. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in, 3. Now you're going to move from side to side, sway from side to side like anti-gravity, and we're going to breathe in through the nose only. So pull the ears up again and breathe in through the nose. Sway 3 times. Now push your butt back, pull your ears up and breathe in through the nose and move from side to side. Now as you come up, you can open your mouth 3 times. And relax. Oh, shake your hands. Okay, so how do you feel? Before we walk, notice the surroundings, feel the perception, feel how you are perceiving things around you and your surroundings. Everything is so much calmer. My thoughts have calmed down. and my body is relaxed. It's like the inner voice and the inner stress and the outer stress is balancing. Whoa, this feels amazing. Move your shoulders and your jaw. It feels amazing, and my hips feels amazing. I can feel it in my feet as well. So let's walk to integrate the changes. So we can do this in another way also, that is by pulling the ears down. So when pulling the ears up has a completely different effect, and when we pull the ears down, you will feel that if you when pulling the ears up, you will have a tension building up on the this portion of your above your ears. This helps to reduce that tension. So we are going to pull the ears down. Grab your entire ears with your palms. Hold, maintain a good grip. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Now we are going to look up and pull the ears down. Okay, and breathe in through the nose only this time. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 3. Tuck your chin, shoulders up. Breathe in through the nose. 2, 3. Now you can in a squat and sway from side to side. Breathe in through the nose. In. 3. Now slowly come up and shake your hands, and this has a completely different effect to it. Wow. Now I'm going to walk in the opposite direction to make an opposite 8. So integrating the changes as we walk. Oof, this feels amazing in the head and the neck, and I can feel my gait is easier. I can walk much easier. There is a less tension in my ankles, in my jaw again. So even if you had clogged ears and hearing issues, or if you have tinnitus, this helps to improve the blood circulation in the ears. When you touch your ears, you will feel that there is your ears might become hot or warm, because there is so much of blood rush into your ears and your head. So your thoughts also come down with this. So this was the double ear pull. We are done for the maneuvers for the torso, the legs and the head. I hope you enjoyed today's class. See you in the next session.